Ryan talked about the lady that was a shut-in, basically, and he went to visit her, and I don't know if he told the part about, I had gone to her before, and she didn't want anything to do with this. She had been that way with everybody, like, don't come to my house, don't visit me, you're bugging me. Call me before, I'm not going to answer if you do call me, but don't knock on the door. That kind of personality. For whatever reason, she let Ryan in. Yes, he's charming. She let him in, and when they started talking about jewelry, then she said, you know, I would love to do this. I have family in, I can't remember where she came from, but it's another avenue for situations like that. You have dance groups, you have cheerleading groups that come to you and need, you know, multiples of something. But and I could talk till I was blue in the face about the home party, but just make sure as you are, the rest of this convention, you know, hearing about this and learning about this, that not only for yourself, but you're spreading to your teams, that you are still carrying inventory, because that really, truly is what gets people to see what paparazzi actually is. That's what sets us apart. There are a lot of other companies out there that just do everything online. But you don't have that avenue, but you'll have this avenue that you know works because you have built your teams with those home parties. That being said, you also are the reason. Brenda, is that okay? Okay. I don't want the PowerPoint failing. You also are the reason that we are moving toward this, because it was you who showed us what you were doing with Facebook. You've risked Facebook jail. I don't know how risky it is, but a lot of people get it. Apparently it's pretty bad. But you have found avenues. You're very creative people. And you have shown us that that is the way to do it. And so we wanted to take that and expand on that and make it easier. So hopefully this will. I have taken, keep saying I because it is my contact, but someone help me make this cute. They really wanted it to be one page, and I honestly couldn't do it in one page. I had to do two. And then they did limit me at the double-sided. But this was, as I thought about every presentation I've ever done on parties, and is going back for 4 years on all of the parties we did, these were the things that I felt like, and there are still a ton more I could have added, but that I felt like were some of the most important things for me, and for the things that I have seen with Facebook parties. I've never done a Facebook party. With home parties. And I know you are very excited to hear about all the new stuff, and Ryan has a lot of stuff to share with you. So this is just for you to take. We'll give it to you as you leave. You can share it with your teams, new people, but do share those things you know about home parties with people on your team so that you can continue to grow and they can, that paparazzi can still be what it was in the beginning and what you guys have all built it to be, doing those home parties. And before I turn the time over to Ryan, just know that we're trying to hit his presentation. We're trying to hit the questions that 500 people have in 45 minutes in 4 different sessions. I know that you have a ton of questions and a ton of things just based on what you're posting on Twitter and whatever. I'm not really. I do not know all this stuff. Based on the things you're posting, you're full of questions. You're full of your minds are going 100 miles a minute. I know that. And so his presentation is he has tried to take everything based on what he has as he's been building this with the team. All the questions that he feels like would give you an overview of what is to come. Just know that it won't be step by step. It won't answer every single one of your questions, but hopefully it will answer enough that you can leave here understanding what it will be. And just know that we will have tons of training and webinars before it launches on the 23rd. So you won't just be thrown to the wolves and told good luck, okay? So with that being said, I will let Ryan start.
Okay. Yeah, what we'll do, just let you know, we're not going to do a step-by-step, this is how you do a party type deal. This will be just some concepts. But the good news is that these parties are really easy to set up. So they're like, you start here, the next page is there. It's like an easy step-by-step process. But there are some concepts that are probably really important to know before we get going now. Oh, I got a cursor in the middle of the screen. I don't like that to interfere with my graphics. Because, watch this. Well, this presentation may lack in content. I make up for it in special effects. There we go. A little bit of, yeah, a little bit of parties. Let's go into it and see what we can find. What's it called? Buffering when I get rid of that. Okay, your replicated site. Who in here knows that you already have a replicated website? Wow, almost everybody. So your replicated site, this is something that goes, it actually is our paparazziaccessories.com. So it's on our server, it's our website. But you go there and you do something special. Okay. Up here, after paparazziaccessories.com, you put a / your ID number. This is ID number 1060, which is our test consultant one, which is Angry Mermaid Cat. Has everybody met Jeff? He's one of our newest employees at Paparazzi, but he's the guy who's out one of the halls, I think. But he's loud, and he loves cats. So ask him about his pet cats. He loves his kitty cats, his kittens, and his mom cats. So this mermaid is his mascot. So your replicated site pulls information from your back office. It pulls information from Revolution. So it's going to pull your picture that you put in Revolution in your back office, and it pulls it and it puts it here. So people, when they go to your replicated site, they recognize you. They can put, and they see that it's you there. Also, on your replicated site, you'll have your phone number, your email address, and of course your rec number. Now, if you feel uncomfortable having your phone number on a replicated site, you can, in your Revolution account, go and edit it so it's not there. If you can't, you can call the customer service, our customer service line, and they can do it for you, take it out. But you're pretty safe having it there. I don't think any bad person's going to call you. That's replicated. So, replicated sites become important. So you want to get people there as much as you can. Paparazzitools.com. This is something that we've actually had for several years now. We use, and this is where you can go to get some business tools, this being business cards. Now, we use a portal through Vistaprint. You probably have seen their pop-up banner ads a million times. But we've tried a couple other people, we've gone with Vistaprint. They've been our most reliable, highest quality supplier so far, and their prices are reasonable. So, paparazzitools.com, and you can come here, and we have some pre-designed business cards. Just looking at this, maybe we should update this a little bit and do some more for you, but this is what we have right now. Down here in the bottom, maybe you can't see it, but we have all these forms in your name, your ID number, your address, your phone number, whatever you want to put there. They're part of a template. So you'll go on there, fill out the template, and at the bottom on that vertical part was a spot where you can put your website. So you put paparazziaccessories.com / your ID number. That way, when you're at the store and somebody says, oh, you have a lovely necklace on, and I love that headband, you say it's paparazzi. And then you have your conversation, and you say, here's my card. You can go to this website right now on your smartphone. I'll say cellular right. Yeah, come out right. On your smartphone and order it while you're standing in line with the groceries. So you'll want business cards or something with your replicated site on so you can hand that out to people that you meet. Your replicated shopping cart. So this is like right now if you go to your replicated site, it basically looks like this top section, except for the wonderful circles, which I pointed out yesterday that I love. Only the products page gets shifted. It's no longer just an image gallery. Now it is a shopping cart. Yeah, so yeah, it's going to be really cool. Okay, so the shopping cart, you send people to your replicated site, they shop on there, And they, like we announced yesterday, buy individual pieces. We ship it directly to the customer, which is huge. Our shipping department's really excited about that. Some things, I just want to make sure, I realized after the presentation yesterday, we're not really clarified enough. So I just want to clarify a couple things. When a customer places an order, and by the way, so just to keep track of all of these things I'm going to tell you, a customer gets tied to you. You become their consultant. So they go to your site, they have to actually create an account before they check out. And that is because of the stuff that we're going to go through right now. Everything we're keeping our prices the same at $5. So that is awesome, the $5 retail price. The other thing we're keeping the same is the 2 PV, 2 personal volumes for each of these items sold. So that's really nice. You can send people to the cart, they can buy something, and you automatically get the PV applied to you for your qualifications for them. And of course for your appliance commissions, which is awesome. Okay, and the $2.25 retail profit, that's what you do now because you buy the items for $2.75, sell them for $5 cash, pocket the $2.25. Same deal, you still have to keep the full $2.25. The payout's going to be different because instead of you just keeping the cash and putting it in your purse or your Paparazzi cash box or under your bed or wherever you keep your Paparazzi money, this is how it works. So we collect all payments through our authorization account. So everything runs through us because you're on our website again, just replicated. So it's your site, but it all runs through us. So all your retail profit runs through us. That will be paid out to you in the form of a commission. So in your commission check, where we run commissions, you're going to have a line that's going to say retail profit. And you'll look at that line and you'll see how much, and you'll see the dollar amount and how much you sold. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. Oh, well, that's actually cool to know. So look for an update on our templates maybe. But yeah, you can do a QR code.
It'll go directly to mine and not just to me, Paparazzi side.
Yeah, so a QR code, I don't know if you've noticed on our UPS labels that we send you. Up at the top, we have about 2 inches where we put our logo about a promotion that we're running for the month. Right now, I think it's the Dominican Republic trip. So we usually put a QR code up there so that with your phone you can capture the code and it takes you to a website. So the QR code, what its job is to, it's something that a phone can read or a computer can read, and it's just a URL. So yeah, you can put a QR code on it and just have it. And there are free online QR code makers. But yeah, if you're doing the risk then. Yeah, you put that URL in there, the paparazziaccessories.com/your ID. So you get the $2.25 retail profit in your commission check, or better yet, your direct deposit. Evan will be a very happy man. The less envelopes he looks, the better. He gets cotton mouth on the 20th. All of Paparazzi's inventory will be available. So whatever we have in stock, your customers will see. You don't have to pre-buy it. So you're not buying it and then all of a sudden it shows up on your cart. If you buy something like a regular order, we ship it to you, you have that physically. It's still here, somebody can order it, we ship it to them. Or that's different from them going to your house or to your party and buying it in hand. So they have access to the full inventory, not just the stuff you buy. And you get all the credits for the sales. So the PV, the retail profit, that's all yours. Okay, so that's why when a customer comes to your replicated site, to your cart, to your party, either one, they have to sign up for an account. And we're going to make that easy for them. There'll be at least 2 ways. One way is they sign in, we assign them a random customer number, kind of like what we do for the consultants, and then they put a password. We're going to make it also so you can log in on Facebook so they don't have to remember the ID number. Parties. Okay, the party card is basically the same. The only difference is it's tied to your party. So it's tied to a hostess. Okay, so basically the same thing here. This is what you're getting. Okay, so it's still the same $5 retail price. You're still getting the 2 PVs. You still get the $225 retail profit. You still get 45% retail profit, even in the parties. They get, the party guests get access to all of Paparazzi's inventory, and you get all the credit for all sales. So that's what you get at a party. So the exact same as the shopping cart, pretty much. Only this is tied to a hostess. So you're getting some added benefits there. Okay, so the hostess, this is what the hostess gets. So you already saw you can get your 45% commission, which is awesome. Okay, so the hostess gets 10% of retail sales given as a customer credit. A hostess is a, I love these pictures. This is like the most boring slide I've ever seen a picture of. Yeah, maybe. So anyways, 10% retail profit given as customer credit. A hostess is basically a customer that has said they'll have a party. So you go to that customer and you select them to be the hostess. Yeah, basically. But if they haven't, you can do that in your back office. You can also enter customers, the same thing. So, okay, I have to think about how that actually works, but yeah, the basic answer is yes.
Well, if somebody is hosting a party, right, who is that information then? Hostess themselves or me?
If somebody's hosting a party, so you put that information in.
Okay, so her question then, I'm hosting, we're doing like a launch party or whatever you do, we're hosting our own. We put our name on there and that would be okay or still question?
Yeah, fine.
What,
You can host your own party.
what was her question?
She wants to know if you can host your own virtual party. So can you, as a consultant, host an online party and you be the hostess? This is what I'll tell you. You have to be a customer to be a hostess. That's the rule. That's the rule of how it's paid. You have to be a customer to be a hostess. Okay, so 10%. We said that already. Okay, $50 minimum. The reason is $50, 10% of $50 is $5. That's enough for them to buy one item. We figured that way they at least get one thing, and it gives the hostess a goal to shoot for to get one thing, and hopefully they can pull off a $50 party. Okay, so here's an example. I made this really easy so I can even understand it. So a party with $100 in sales, numbers do not go well in my head. I can understand them written out, and then they leave. I'm not looking down. So $100 in sales would qualify for $10 in hostess rewards. And hostess rewards is a credit. It's like a customer credit that they go and they log in. So they log in, they'll be able to see pretty easily what they're getting. And so they're getting a dollar amount. So they would get $10 that they can apply to their order. So they go and create the order, apply the $10 to it. So they can order more than $10 worth of stuff, and they just apply the $10 to the order and just take it as a discount. Or they can order less than and have some in their back office. No, once you get past $50, it's just so if you sell $55, it's $5.50. Let's keep going, and if there are questions still afterwards, we can hopefully have a couple minutes. Okay, e-bikes. So we touched on this yesterday. E-bikes become important. How they work is you will have these templates that are pre-made, so they're professionally shot photographs, showcasing the wonderful paparazzi accessories. Professionally written content. You can actually change some of it. You'll have access to change some of this content. You can change, and then you'll have access to change, of course, the hostess name, the address, the start, the date, the time. Now, we left that stuff in there because we're assuming that you're doing home parties now as well as online parties. So you'll have this information out there. So this is actually a physical party by Elizabeth Jones at Elizabeth's home at 6 to 8 p.m. on the 4th, which was yesterday. So hopefully it went well. But down here at the bottom, this is your replicated site again. So that'll be there. So now the nice thing about the e-bike, you set it up, then you let the hostess, you send it to them electronically, and they send it to the people that they want to invite to the party. They can invite people through their email, Facebook, whatever. And the other nice thing is, they can just print this off on paper with the home printer, and then go door to door and give it to people. What's that? Yeah. So that's right there. Yeah. If this is basically an email they get. That's a hyperlink. They click on it. They go there. Facebook, the same thing. There'll be a link from Facebook to the shopping cart. We want you to get the sales out of Facebook and into the shopping cart, so you don't go to Facebook jail. Facebook is not really interested in their site becoming a distribution site. So that's the reason they're throwing you in jail, is they don't really like that.
I have a quick question. Is this done with the back? The e-bike sale with the back office or through the e-bike site?
Oh, it's all in the same spot. So you're in back office, the party section. You go through and you create the e-bike.
And this might be a silly question regarding that paparazzi accessories with your number behind there.
Yeah.
But I've noticed in the past when I write don't put the http//colon and then paparazzi accessories, it doesn't take you to the site. And I noticed that didn't have the HTTP on it. So is there something that you can explain that to me why it would be different?
It might have something to do with your browser, I don't know. Because where are we going? Anyways, I did it last night. I made the slide. Okay, where were we now? Yeah, if you want to be safe, put HTTP in there. What's that?
If they wanted to turn off, because sometimes it's, people don't want to use up their printer ink. So if they wanted to, say, okay, because usually I do my invites from as photos. So are our images now going to be copyrighted to where we cannot access them when we print them?
Well, I don't know. We've never tried it before, so I don't know about what Photoshop's going to do. We give free access because we're giving them to you to distribute. I mean, that's the purpose of them. Pretty secure. It's as secure as back offices now. Okay. So a Hostess Dashboard. Now, keep in mind, this is what I'm showing you now is like on the drop. Not on the motherboard. It works. It's just not formatted finally how it will be. So your hostess actually gets to log in, and they can see how their party's doing. They can see down here in this section. I didn't do it in the screenshot, but we had a bar going across, and so if the sales were $100, there would be a bar at $10. So the hostess can go in there and see how their party's doing. We'll give them a link that they can easily post to Facebook, Gmail, whatever they can share. Yeah, we're going to August 23rd. It's going to be really nice for your hostesses, for you. Nice, easy to use system. Okay, so now we know the concept. So how are you going to know the step-by-steps of how to do this? We're going to have a couple of things: webinars, training videos, and of course you can call our consultant support. Don't call them next week. Call them after this stuff comes out. Now this webinar is scheduled on Monday. It's not going to be a step-by-step thing. It's going to be an awesome recap of the convention and also some announcements in there, so don't miss it. But it's it's not that one, it'll be a later one, just so you're not disappointed when it comes there. Oh, also, speaking of consultant support, this all goes live August 23rd. So we're doing a couple of things. One is we are upping our bandwidth and our servers so you can go on and praying and have open all the parties you want. Invite the world. Hopefully it goes well. Also, we are going to have our customer support lines open Saturday on that day. Possibly Sunday, we'll see how it goes. But just as you have questions, we do this. I'm thinking it's going to go ultra smooth though. I really do. I have frequently asked questions. These are just some things that I've been hearing and reading about. I just want to do a little bit of clarification on some of these that I've heard. Can I still do Facebook parties like I do now? The answer is sure. We won't stop you from that. So we let Facebook be the police on that. If you want to keep doing it like that, or if you have a good system that already works, just keep doing it. This is going to be an enhancement to whatever it is you're already doing. And we don't want to, what we want to do is not like stop you from doing what you like to do. Like if you love home parties, keep doing home parties. If you love the way you're already doing your online parties, keep doing that. We're just doing this as hopefully an easier, more streamlined, faster, better way. And it gives access to all our inventory. It gives access to our shipping warehouse, our packaging, and our end goal is to give you more time that you can focus on your business and your family, so that you're not spending all this time running to the post office, keeping track of everybody's orders. How long can I keep a party open? We're going to limit it to 3 days. So I've noticed on your Facebook parties, some of the bigger parties are like 2 hours long. So we want to keep it short. One of the reasons is, but also long enough. We don't want these things to drag on. But we figured 3 days is good because one thing is, like let's say you have a home party, but you're allowing, you can as a consultant enter orders through your back office, through Revolution, for a customer. So if you have a party one day, that gives those people, like if they couldn't come, they can still come to you and say, I'd like to order this. You can add it to that party order. Or if they came, and they might come back and say, I would want to add a few more things. You have 2 more days after the party, the physical party happens, to close it. You can adjust the time. If you don't want it to last 3 days, you don't have to last 3 days. We just thought 3 days was a good time. We don't want to drag on. So, at the most 3 days. Do my customers have to wait until the party closes before the order ships? The answer is no. We will ship when we receive the order. So now those orders I was just barely talking about, when you're entering them, you have to close the party for those to ship. But these orders, like when they go to the replicated site, we're just going to ship it as soon as it comes in. Our shipping department doesn't like to wait around. So, I've got to tell you, we've kept this thing really tight-lipped. Chani said we've been working on it for 18 months. Well, we've been working on concepts for that long. The actual, what we're going to do is short time frame for that. But we kept it really tight-lipped with the employees. We had a meeting, I think last week, where we announced what was going on, just in case the consultants started asking questions at general session. We'll at least have some answers. But right before that, I had gone to our shipping manager because I thought I at least should warn him about what we're going to do. So I went to him. I said, I told him about the new system. And I said, we're going to be able to ship to customers. So it's going to be a lot of smaller orders maybe, and a big increase in volume. And what do you think his answer was? He said, awesome, that would be so great. That's the kind of employees we have at Paparazzi. They're seriously the best people in the whole world. That's why a convention like this can even take place, because we have the best people in the whole world. They're out there working even now as we're here. Well, of course you do. Okay, so we're gonna ship this just as fast as we can. If the product shows in the cars and in stock, yes, that's our goal. some fail-safe features. If you go to check out, it's going to check the warehouse, and the number there is 0. It's going to come back and say you can't buy it because it's sold out. So if 2 people have it in their cart, the first one to check out gets it. Okay.
Never any substitutions sent out?
My goal is to have everything
Okay, go.
that what we sell, we actually have it.
In the back office, if you are idle for how many, 2 minutes? If you have to start over your card.
Yeah, so that's actually for security
Idle
feature.
time
We're
in the back
ultra sensitive with the back office, like ultra sensitive. So that's a security feature. We'll have security features on this as well. Now,
Would it save the card?
so the plan is it's going to be a lot more user friendly and a lot better at keeping track of stuff. So that's the plan. Okay, this question. Is there a fee for access to this new website? The answer is no. So, yeah, so you have a replicated site now that you can use. One nice thing is even now you can send people there, and when they go to sign up, like they go to business opportunities, sign up now, your ID number automatically populates that sign up form, and that'll still be there.
Will they get a fee pop?
Oh, what?
Will they shift in, but fee pop? Yeah, well, there's.
Oh, we probably haven't showed you that yet, but we could shift in. Anyways, it'll be nice. Whatever. Maybe a brown bag. I don't know how we're doing on time, but I guess we could answer those questions. Or I could look up a YouTube video real fast. Watch the bear dancing or something. Yes? They cannot create an account yet. You can. Do you know you've always had that ability in the back office? You can go there and create it for them if you want to do that.
But they can't go in like.
No, they can't go anywhere with that. Not until the 23rd.
What about Starlet Shimmer?
Starlet Shimmer is actually a question for Misty.
So they say like Hostess Dashboard, they get $2 credit. They can apply it to Starlet Shimmer as well. Or can they run a balance of the only one spending $7 for design Starlet Shimmer and not $2 $5
Starlet Shimmer, I'm pretty sure I know what's going on with that, but I'll let Misty fill that question. She's in charge of the actual pieces. So I'm going to hand it. Also, she's not listening, so I'm going to hand it off to her. Or you guys, Trent, you might tell you. Oh, sales tax. We should talk about that. Sales tax is a big, big deal because every single city has its own sales tax rate. And some cities have several sales tax rates. If you try to sell something in Colorado, are you from Oregon? Oh, Montana, bless you. We love places like that. Montana, Oregon, like that's awesome. We love places where there's no sales tax. The sales tax is a fair. So a place like Colorado, one city may have like 7 sales tax areas, and it's just a little town of 12,000 people. So we actually collect the sales tax just like now. It's all based on ship to address. So we collect it, and the customer just pays it. So we collect it, and we pay the state, whatever state it is, and they distribute it. So we're going to collect sales tax for you. Of course, any in-person sales that you do, you're still in charge of that. In-person sales work exactly the same they do now, so you know all that stuff. You're experts at it. Okay.
Just like when the customer goes to the page and they can Facebook share whatever, will there be an option in there, like if they want to become, if they already know they want to become a part of your schools, is there a way for them to, you know, say, hey, I want to sign up, and then you get, you know, that credit, or?
Okay, say that again. They come.
Yeah, or just, like they go
Well,
They short my team.
Yeah.
It's like a party, during the party, will there be an option to part of the team?
oh, yeah, so, we can tell that later, but yeah, it'll always be there and always be on the website, of course. Yeah. The link within the party that says join my team. I don't know, maybe. Maybe we will, who knows? Okay, back. The girl in the pink face.
Well, the hostess rewards be deducted from our commission.
No, so right now, yeah, so right now, you notice when you place an order, we give you both rewards, so that 5% of your order, we give you a free product. The idea of that is you give that to the hostess as a hostess reward. So we give that to you as a supplement, so you can give a hostess reward and not get hurt by it, by your paying one. So this is the same way. We're paying the hostess reward. It doesn't come out of your commission or anything. It's right here.
The PV collected through the shopping carts automatically applied to the PV, correct?
Yeah, PV collect, just like now, when you go to look at your reports, it should be exactly the same.
Is it, will you see it instantaneously, like they order and it'll be on your back page?
Yeah, basically, just like it is now, if you make an order, or your downline makes an order, you can go on.
So it's right there. Awesome.
Yeah, Amy?
Is there gonna be a minimum amount, like there is right now, for a commission check to be posted?
Yeah, commission checks work exactly the same way. This is just an extra commission.
Alright, so the parties have to be accumulated at least 25, I think, is that the minimum? $25 to be sent out with that retail profit. Say if they don't have a downline, and they have.
Yeah, exactly, it's still gonna have to be the same. So, I think it's $22.50. Yeah, because the minimum to send a check is $20, but there's a $2.50 check processing fee, unless you have direct deposit, which does not have a check
Will it
processing.
roll over from month to month if you don't make that?
Yeah, it just goes over. So, yeah, you'll be able to look at your back office and see that you have whatever, $5 worth of retail sales. Yeah. And if you're having trouble with that, call customer service. Yeah. Let's see. Don't start leaving Chani. Send to the next thing. Do you guys have the same question? Okay, this could be our last question. Still the same 3-day return policy. I don't know. We'll tell you. Okay.
Will they have to pay tax and shipping on their stuff that they get paid for credits?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's still products, so you have to pay it.
Is there a way that they can come off the shipment and get all shipped to one address? Like if the hostess lives in this small
Yeah, we ship it all to the hostess. That's not controlled through the shopping cart per se, it's controlled through your back office.
Can you do more than one at a time?
What? Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll take care of it. I'm just not gonna announce the days or anything like that. I don't know actually.
Who's actually paying the shipping? Who's actually paying the shipping? Is it every person paying, or the hostess, or we are for the party? Who's paying the $5.95?
If it's on the party cart, it's every guest.
Every guest will pay $5.95.
Yes, if they're buying it through the cart, they will, because we're shipping direct to guests.
Oh, I
different ways to do multitasking because
Exactly. So anything that you do in cash and carry, you need to keep track of yourself.
okay.
Because we can't keep track of it.
Wave your hat.
Might there be an option instead of taking our retail profit from sales to have it in an account to just order more inventory? Might there be an option instead of taking the $225 profit, it would go into an account for us and we can just order more inventory?
So I think it has to go into your commission.
So you get your 1099.
Be run as
That's a good idea though.
but you'll see it as a
A lot of people would like to do that. Just buy it. Because there's lots of people that don't have debit cards. That becomes an issue when buying inventory.